Welcome back to the Dark Chronicles of Time, the channel that delves into the chilling and mysterious events that have shaped history. In today's episode, we will explore some shocking unsolved mysteries that couldn't hide from the advancements in science and technology. 10 most shocking crimes that were solved using forensic science. Number 10. The Murder in the Shadows. Our journey begins in London, England, in the year 1888. Known as the Whitechapel Murders, this series of gruesome killings shocked the world. The notorious Jack the Ripper stalked the streets, leaving a trail of mutilated victims in his wake. But it wasn't until the use of advanced forensic techniques that this heinous criminal was finally unmasked. Through meticulous examination of crime scenes and victim autopsies, the forensic pathologist, Dr. Thomas Bond, played a crucial role in the investigation. He analyzed the patterns and characteristics of the wounds, helping to establish the killer's modus operandi. Unfortunately, Jack the Ripper's true identity remains a mystery to this day. Number 9. The Poison Pen. Our next tale takes us to Paris, France, in the 19th century. In 1840, a series of anonymous letters sent shockwaves through the city's elite. These poisonous missives accused individuals of various crimes, sparking fear and paranoia among the aristocracy. But thanks to the pioneering forensic work of Jean-Baptiste Orfila, the first documented case of forensic toxicology emerged. Orfila, known as the father of toxicology, meticulously analyzed the ink and paper of the letters. He discovered that the ink contained arsenic, a deadly poison. His findings not only revealed the method of delivery but also led to the capture and conviction of the culprit, Madame Marie Lafarge. Number 8. The Silent Witness. Our next case transports us to Los Angeles, California, in the late 20th century. In 1994, the brutal slayings of Nicole Brown Simpson and Ronald Goldman shocked the world. The evidence pointed towards one man, O.J. Simpson, but it was the use of cutting-edge DNA analysis that would ultimately seal his fate. The forensic scientists utilized DNA profiling to identify the blood found at the crime scene, linking it to O.J. Simpson. This groundbreaking technique played a pivotal role in the infamous trial that followed, forever changing the landscape of forensic science and capturing the public's attention. Number 7. The Corpse in Concrete. Our next tale takes us to Italy, to the city of Bologna, in 1978. A horrific crime shocked the nation when a body was discovered encased in concrete. The victim's identity was unknown, and it seemed as though the truth would remain buried forever. But forensic scientists had a different plan. Through the meticulous process of dental profiling, the victim was identified as Francesco Vinci, a notorious gangster. This breakthrough enabled the investigators to delve into his criminal network, ultimately leading to the apprehension and conviction of his killers. Number 6. The Disappearing Bullet. Our next case brings us to Dallas, Texas, in 1963. The assassination of President John F. Kennedy stunned the world. The lone gunman theory was supported by the discovery of a bullet found on Governor Connolly's stretcher. But it wasn't until the advent of forensic science that the true trajectory of that bullet was revealed. Forensic ballistics experts utilized advanced techniques to reconstruct the events. Their analysis showed that the bullet found on the stretcher was, in fact, the same one that struck President Kennedy. This revelation bolstered the official version of events and silenced conspiracy theories surrounding the tragic event. Number 5. The Phantom Strangler. Our next chilling story takes place in Boston, Massachusetts, in the early 1960s. A series of murders, known as the Boston Strangler case, terrorized the city. The investigation seemed to be at a standstill until a new forensic technique emerged: the use of DNA fingerprinting. Forensic scientists meticulously collected and analyzed DNA evidence from the crime scenes, linking the murders to a single individual. The Boston Strangler, Albert DeSalvo, was eventually apprehended, bringing an end to one of the most notorious crime sprees in American history. Number 4. The Puzzle of the Bloodstains. Our next case takes us to Argentina in 1983. The mysterious disappearance of Gladys MacDonald baffled investigators for years. The only clues were bloodstains found in her home. But it was the ingenious technique of luminol testing that shed light on the truth. Luminol, a chemical compound, was used to detect hidden blood traces. The testing revealed extensive blood spatter throughout the house, pointing to a violent struggle and confirming foul play. This discovery was pivotal in convicting Gladys' husband, who was later found guilty of her murder. Number 3. The Boogeyman's Bones. Our next tale brings us to Belgium in 1996. The identity of a child found murdered and dismembered in a case known as the Boogeyman remained a haunting mystery. But forensic anthropology held the key to uncovering the truth. By meticulously analyzing the skeletal remains, forensic anthropologists were able to determine the victim's age, gender, and even geographical origin. Their findings led to the identification of the child and ultimately helped the authorities bring the perpetrator to justice. Number 2. The Hidden Clues. Our penultimate case takes us to Australia in 1996. When a young woman vanished without a trace, her family and friends were left searching for answers. It wasn't until an intrepid investigator stumbled upon a hidden clue that the truth began to unravel. An abandoned car was discovered in a remote location, covered in dust. Forensic experts used pollen analysis to determine the origin of the dust, leading them to the exact area where the woman's body was concealed. This breakthrough provided the crucial evidence needed to convict the perpetrator. Number 1. The Killer's Canvas. Our final story takes us to the Netherlands in the 17th century. In 1672, the gruesome murder of a woman known as the Hanged Witch shocked the small village of Delft. The authorities were desperate to find the killer, and it was the power of forensic art that helped unravel the mystery. A talented forensic artist sketched a lifelike portrait of the victim based on her skeletal remains. This striking image circulated throughout the town, leading to the identification of the murderer, who was promptly brought to justice. And there you have it, 10 shocking crimes that were solved using the power of forensic science. These dark chronicles remind us of the incredible advancements in crime-solving techniques throughout history. Please like and subscribe and join us next time on the Dark Chronicles of Time.